refresh. And then I'll go to our own page if I can't find us.
You guys are live, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And talking story.
Here we go. Check it out, Miss Shelby. We are on here. Sometimes I'll put my volume up. Hi, everybody. So I can just, if I hear myself, then I know the mics are working. Mm-hmm. So when you do a solo show, it's kind of a good thing.
Yeah, let's give you and talking story.
Oh, see? So Uncle caught us. And now you turn your own volume off and say, hello, everybody. We are here today to show you these earrings. Ooh, did we name these earrings, Shelby?
Oh, yes, we did. It's called A Mother's Love.
A Mother's Love. I was just like, aww. But you know what? That's actually not correct. It's a daughter's love. Because you made this for your mama.
Oh, sorry.
Right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So we're going to call it in this showcase a daughter's love because you made it for your mom. Now, if you wouldn't mind sitting right here so you can get closer to the mic, could you tell us your inspiration? And I'm going to bring out the camera down here. Well, why don't we introduce ourselves first? Mm-hmm. Then we'll show them the beautiful earring. And then we'll tell them the special price. Okay, let's do it in that order.
There we go. Okay. Now you can talk.
So we just have to make sure that the mic is on and that both of the screens are on. Okay, we're back. And we have beautiful friends who will tell us, we can't hear you, and then we got to fix it. Because otherwise, we're talking to ourselves, right? So there's no way to know. So Shelby designed these earrings all by herself. All by herself. I'm going to put them in the camera, and Shelby will tell you how you picked these beads.
Oh, okay. So, my inspiration was my mom, of course. Her favorite color is orange, and she loves gold. So I wanted to, take orange beads and have some sort of like gold medals in there. So yeah. I'm not like very. I'm not an expert at jewelry making, so I didn't go for anything fancy, but I think it looks nice. I showed it to her and she said she liked it a lot, so I'm proud of it.
Yay. Okay, so at this point I thought we were on this camera, so here I am stringing it. So we're going to change camera views, and one eye on your product, one eye on the camera, one eye on the camera person who's changing your screen for you. So you got to bust out that third eye, Shelby.
I see.
Or your tail.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about what the beads are in there so we can give everybody a little bit of a
overview.
Okay. Well,
this red one here is a Swarovski crystal. And you liked it because it's sparkly, right? And you're like, oh, I want to put red.
Yeah. I was thinking of complementary colors, right? So it was either going to be yellow, orange, or red. And I thought that they looked really nice with the beads. So
I do. I like it. Now, this bead here is super special. I wanted Shelby, when she picked these, I was so happy. This is one that Uncle Jason and I designed this one in the Czech Republic. So it has 24 karat gold foil underneath. And then it has pink glass on the outside. And to make pink glass, you need gold. You need the metal gold. That's what strikes as pink. And so this is like a super duper gold bead because it's got real gold on the inside and it's got glass that has gold on the outside. And it's lovely. You probably can't get this anywhere else because we designed it. It's so nice. And then you pick these. They're like little angel skirts.
Oh, yeah. They reminded me of flowers. My mom really likes flowers.
Guess how old these are, Shelby?
90s?
Yes, so that would be your age times 6? About
Maybe. Yeah.
your age times
Oh my
6. That's how
gosh.
old these are. And so she picked vintage beads. So she has vintage beads. She has Swarovski crystals. And she picked a handmade glass bead. Those are about 15 years old. And then we have the gold spacers and these heart charms. Because we're like, oh, we need something to talk about love. And the heart charms are made in the United States. And they are pewter, covered with gold, plated with gold.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Now, you guys, looks like Murano. It does. It does. You know, like the idea of encasing definitely is a Murano, like an Italian glass. It has a glass history in Italy of where they did a lot of their glass beads with silver foil or gold foil on the inside. So this check lamp bead, it's not a reproduction per se, but it definitely is influenced by the Italians who are doing this, I don't know, like 400 years ago. So it's
Really?
lamp working is a really, really old technique. Yeah. They did it on an island called Murano because they wanted to keep it secret. Like they didn't want anyone to know how the beads were being made or how the glass was being melted. And so once you worked for them, you could not, you were, that's it. You're like part of like the bead mafia. You couldn't leave.
Oh,
Yeah, because you can't go and tell the secrets to other people.
Oh my god.
So interesting, right?
Yeah.
Now, Shelby has never made earrings before, you guys. Do you think that we should give it a shot where she and I show her how to make one side? Because she's a little, look at your mama.
Oh.
Hi, Irene.
Hi,
So
Mom.
should we give it a shot where Shelby and I make one together? You wanna try?
Sure.
Okay, because I have enough tools. So we're
Okay.
gonna do this together.
Okay, cool.
Now, what kind of wire are we using today? Do you know?
No.
Okay, we're gonna use gold fill.
Mm-mm.
It's called half hard wire. Now, gold fill means it's not pure gold, okay? So it's got gold fill means that it's filled with a base metal.
Oh.
So the base metal in this particular one is, I think, a brass combination with brass, sometimes a little nickel. So, but the gold is on there through heat and pressure, so that gold's not going to come off. Ever. You don't have to worry about it just like peeling off or scratching off. It would take so much to get it off, so I'm very sure your mom can wear this for the rest of her life. The ear wires are the same thing. They are gold fill, not plate. So fill is more stuck than plate.
Oh. Okay.
Plate can be rubbed off. Fill, you need a lot to get it off. Then we're going to take the wire, and I have the ear wires on the side. So let's split this wire in half so we both have a piece.
Okay, got it.
Let me give you the nice side.
Thank you, Auntie.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to lift the camera up a little bit so we can get our hands underneath. So your mama will keep this for the rest of her life, this video on you making her earrings.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a proud day. These kits are available. So if you want to get a kit, we made a special price. It's normally, I wrote it down on a piece of tape. So I wrote it down. Normally $32, but today it's going to be $26. Okay. So this is going to be the adventure. So the first thing you're going to do, Shelby, is you're going to take the chain nose plier, and we're both going to pinch it about an inch from the top. Mm-hmm. So you're going to hold it just like me. It's our first live class together. You're a lefty though, yeah?
I am.
So hold it like a lefty. So put the tool in your left hand.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm. As long as we're going to be mirror images.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool. Oh my God.
Okay. Now we're going to take your pointer finger on your, what do you want to call this, your dominant hand, and you're going to push that wire down to a 90-degree angle. I haven't taught a lefty in so long. This is fun. Now we're going to take the round nose pliers, and just to make it easy, so both of us have the same size loop, why don't we pinch it in the middle?
Is this good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, that's perfect. With your dominant pointer finger, you're going to bring the wire up, over, and down till it kisses the other wire. Once they're kissing, stop pushing. So this is half hard wire, so there's a little bit of a bounce in there, which is going to be helpful to us. Okay? Take out the plier and put it on the bottom jaw.
Okay.
All right. Looking good. Now we're going to take this short little piece and you're going to push it forward and away from you until it makes like the legs of the letter K. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
And then open. I'm just going to, there. Look, I just kind of positioned it a little bit better for you. Take your 2 fingers, slide it underneath the loop, and then if you want to, point your plier towards the sky. Then you can see what you're doing. Okay? Watch. I'm going to turn my dominant hand till I make a 90-degree angle between this wire and this wire. Right there. Perfect, and stop. Now we're going to take the flat nose pliers. Put that in your beading hand.
Okay.
And hold it so the short leg is pointing in the sky.
Okay.
We are going to wire wrap. Shelby, how old are you?
Lord. I'm 14.
14. You are doing excellent.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to wrap. So you're going to push down with your pointer. And then you're going to wrap it around with your thumb. You're going to push down with your pointer. And then bring it around with your thumb. Now you're going to stop. You're going to stop with this wire at a 90 perpendicular to the loop. Can you see that? The wire is perpendicular to the loop. If you want it on the same plane, it would look like that.
Okay.
And the reason we don't do that, and I'll show you, is when people go to cut their little wires off, they snip the tip of their loops off.
Oh.
So the way to avoid that is make the wire
Perpendicular.
perfect. Now, this is the only thing you ever have to remember for the rest of your life. Cover your work.
Oh, yeah. You don't want it flying everywhere.
Yes, you don't. So you're going to make an okay. Thumb underneath, pointer on top. Okay. Thumb underneath, pointer on top, and watch how I cut. You're going to cut down and at an angle.
Like this?
And that little piece is not going to fly. Good job. Okay. Now, a lot of people like to tuck this end in now. So you can take your plier and just kind of pinch it down. I like to tuck it in when I'm done with the project. But just for the sake of doing it, go ahead and you can tuck that little end down. If you don't get it down all the way, we can come back to that later.
Well, how do you do that?
So when I was pinching it, instead of pinching it straight up like a pinch, hold your finger out for me. Any finger. You see how your finger is rounded like the wire? You want to go pinch, 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 pinch. You want to go around a rounded object. So it's not just a straight, flat pinch like a press down. It's pinch, pinch, pinch going around the wire.
Okay.
Try that again. And make sure come a little forward so you're on camera.
Oh, sorry.
And use the very tip. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Is it coming down?
A little bit, yeah. Well, sorry if I messed this up. This is my first time.
Nope. And then you see how it just went a little bit askew? Look, it's so easy. You can just bring it down and pinch it down.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to stack on the earring. So the stack is going to be like this from top to bottom. And do you know why? It can't be the other way because we didn't put the charm in. If we did, this would be the bottom.
Okay.
But I forgot. So we're going to start with the top down. So it's going to start with a crystal. And this is your design, right, Shelby?
Yeah.
How did you decide to use spacers the way you did? Because it's super cute.
Well, my mom always uses spacers for everything, right? So that's how I knew what a spacer was. Because, like, I don't have any beading experience, right? Except for my mom. But I also asked Auntie Nancy to help me because I had no idea what I was doing. And I asked you. So, you know, I think there were 2 other versions before this one. And it changed a lot, actually.
It did.
But I'm happy with the outcome.
Me too.
Yeah. I just wanted my mom to like it, that's all.
I think she will. And I think because you made it. Taylor says, you're doing great, Shelby.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you ready? So now if you look at the loop at the bottom and you look at the orientation of the loop, when you hold it, you can hold it so the loop is invisible to your eye, right? If you hold it this way, you can see through the loop. If you hold it this way, you only see wire. Let's hold it so you only see wire, okay? And pinch at the top, like so.
Okay.
Now, when we pinch, that amount that I'm pinching is where we're going to wrap. That's going to create the number of wraps that we do. So you want to pinch with the very, very, very tip if you can.
Oh, okay.
And you want to press really, really tight against that last bead. You forgot
Got
your
it.
spacer? Good catch, good catch.
I messed up the order. Okay.
Okay, so pinch with the very, very tip. So even more tippy tip where it wants to fall off the tip of your plier.
Oh, okay.
Because we want to make only like 3 wraps in there if you pinch a lot. So hold the wire from the top there, and then you can scoot down. And of course, this loop is going to be invisible to your eye. Okay, I'm adjusting a little bit to make mine match yours. Now we're going to push forward to a 90-degree angle with your pointer finger. Pick your pointer. Push down to a 90-degree angle. We're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. Round those pliers. You're going to sandwich it on the middle. Very nice. Okay. Now we're going to take this wire, come up, over, and down till it touches the beads.
Okay.
Okay, side view. I'm going to switch to the bottom jaw. Make sure you're on the same part of the plier where you were before. Then you'll stay with that same size round loop that you started with. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Take your wire. You only have one now, and you're going to push forward till it crosses at a 45-degree angle.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold the whole project.
Mm.
And turn your wrist until it kicks up to 90. Okay? And then let me look at what you got. So to fix this, watch, I'm just going to take this head right here. I'm going to kick it back a little. I'm going to reinsert my plier because you did it as a lefty. It seems like I'm doing it backwards. And bring it like that.
Got it. Okay.
Looking good.
Thank you.
All right, now look at show everybody how we did the wraps. When we're doing that, Shelby was like, oh, I would like it wrapped around like that. I was like, all right, we'll do it.
Oh, yeah. It looks really cool.
It's fancy.
It wasn't supposed to be in the, originally. It wasn't supposed to be there. But
I think we had a lot of wire too. I was like, Shelby,
Yeah.
do you want ready to wrap the whole thing? She's like, yes. Okay, so the first wrap is we're going to wrap between the spacer and the flower, okay? So first we need to wrap 2 times, watch. Come around, 1, and just so that it takes up all the slack, 2. Okay? I know, hard enough it's your first time, but I'm like, and then do it in the camera, Shelby.
I do it as a left hand.
I know, and do it as a lefty. Okay, good job. Now we're going to wrap. Oh, nope, we're on. Oh, look what Auntie Jamie forgot.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It's okay. Stay right there. Did our studio audience catch that? They did not.
Okay, so.
Okay, I'll do your undo and I'll put it back for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, forgot that important heart charm. So the trick when you do that is to wrap back on the same exact wraps that you did the first time. And if you do that, you will not distort your loop.
Oh, that's hard.
Chotto. Kenchana. Shelby is studying Korean right now. Tell me about that.
It's fun. It's difficult, of course. But I enjoy learning another language, right? And Korean the alphabet was easy to learn and memorize. So, I can read stuff. I won't know what all the words mean, but at least I can read signs. So that's nice.
Okay, why did you pick Korean?
Well, I think a couple years ago when COVID first hit, my dad stopped working, and then we were all kind of just like at home and we didn't know what to do. So we were like, oh, well, maybe we can watch some TV shows. And we got into K-dramas. So that was really fun because it was, I don't know, I guess there was this one K-drama. It was called Crash Landing on You. Yeah.
I remember we talked about it a lot.
Yeah, and my mom loved it for like the, romance aspect, right? She loved the romance and how cute it was. And then we got my dad into it because there was action involved, and he's like, "Oh, I really like this show." So we spent a lot of time watching K-dramas, and that's kind of like the start of our whole binge watching thing. So I think that's what
Got you interested in Korean?
Yeah.
Yeah, all my Korean is from K-drama. Okay, let's do this. We're going to wrap once over the topaz color, once over the red cyan. Okay? If you want to use your fingers, you can. If you want to use your tools. But when I wrap over it, we're going to be mirroring each other, so that's cool. So I'm going to come once over the topaz, right? And once over the red.
Okay.
And come up like that. Once over
like
the topaz.
This?
Perfect. And then once over the red. And then you're going to pop out between next to the pink bead.
Is this good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Because we're exactly like doing the same thing. So now we have to climb over the head in the hat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're just going to look at it. If we do it from here, this wrap is going to be on the back side.
Oh, okay.
I don't want it on the back side. I think it should be on the front. So let's come around one more time so we can cross over the front of the head in the hat.
Okay.
Yep. Now we cross over the head in the hat and come up next to the red bead. You're doing so good.
Okay. Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh,
Just pull
no.
a little tighter.
Okay.
Pull a little tighter.
Uh.
Wrap it down so it's stuck in place. Good. And now we're going to wrap over the first couple wraps. So that part, please make nice.
Oh,
so you're going to wrap closer to the bead and then head towards the loop. Okay, so watch mine. Come closer to the bead and then head towards the loop.
Oh, wow. Okay. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then up.
Mm-hmm.
And this.
Yes.
Okay.
Good job. Now we're going to cut that wire away. So grab your cutter. What's the one rule?
Oh, make sure it's perpendicular
And
that your
okay sign.
fingers on
Thumb
it.
underneath.
Yeah.
Cover your work.
Oh, wow. I have a lot of extra wire though.
I gave you a longer piece too, just in case we wanted to be more creative with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then you want to tuck in that little piece of wire down so nobody gets poked. Oh my God, this earring is so cute.
Wait, this is, oh my goodness. Auntie, can you help me?
Tucking
Thank
that last
you.
end in is a little bit of a thing, yeah? So you're just going to press, 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 press. Hold out your finger. So it feels like this. Press, 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 press. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Looking good. Last part.
Oh, right.
Take your ear wire. Take your flat nose plier. You're going to hold the loop.
Oh, different hand. Okay.
Your tool will go in your left hand. I'm only going to hold the top wire, just the top wire.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing it open like pushing open a door. Watch. Swing it open like going through a door.
It doesn't matter which way, yeah?
It might help if you held it this way. Watch.
Probably.
Yeah. Because then you're going to put this in. Now this does matter. Is there a front and a back to the piece? Yes, because we deliberately wanted the gold wire to cross on the front side. So make sure that's showing. And then you're going to close it. When you close it,
the right way. Oh, okay. Got it.
And then you want to close the door.
Mm-mm.
When you're closing it, close it straight and pushing in a little bit so that the wire's making contact and nothing can fall out between that crack.
Oh, okay. Wow. Wire wrapping's hard.
No, it's not. When you can do something on the first try, that's not hard.
Mm-mm.
You know what's hard? Probably building a house from scratch. So I would choose wire wrap any day.
True.
What would you choose wire wrap over?
Doing homework.
Sylvia says some of this is advanced technique, Shelby. You're doing amazing. She is.
Okay.
I have this trick. My mom is always like, okay, don't overplay when something's really hard, because then your brain starts to think it is hard. Just go with it. And doesn't it feel easy? Like, honestly, you
Yeah.
kind of just whipped through that earring. You could have easily done both sides. But I'm here and I wanted to take part of your first earring.
Okay.
Look, you made that, Shelby.
Wow. That's so cool. Oh my god.
It is. Okay, now I'm gonna put the main screen in so that they can see what the beads look like. And then, can you please change the captions for me?
Okay.
So we're gonna pick the KT caption, and Shelby is also today she's in training to learn how to edit video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're doing everything at the Bead Gallery with her.
I'm trying.
Okay, I'll put this in this window.
There. Okay.
Okay, so pick the one that here, Auntie Nancy. So click that one, hit show.
Oh, okay.
Boom. So now your Love My Mom, love from the daughter earring kit.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
I know you did that. And it is forever on Facebook.
Oh no. Oh my god.
You can look back on this day that you had with Auntie Jamie when you made your earrings.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
So if anybody sees this earring and you feel like you want one, you can comment sold space KT123. We're going to keep it on sale through Mother's Day, so that if you want to make one for your mommy, you can. It has vintage beads, check glass beads. Those are handmade check glass beads, some Swarovskis, gold fill, and a heart charm at the bottom.
Oh my god.
You did wonderfully.
Thank you. It was so fun doing this.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have the joys of making. That's why some days I wake up in the morning and the first thing I'm thinking about is, how do I make something? Like something that was like in my mind. But if you guys have any questions, please let us know. Please let us know. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's put the camera back on so we can say bye to everybody. So we're gonna go to the face one. And then you can turn off the other two. I think
Okay.
just to be safe, we'll just leave that there.
Yeah.
I'll put the earrings there so someone thinks there. Now come stand next to me. I'll sit here.
Oh, I'm out of
Oh no, I hate here. You have to. Shelby is 8 inches taller than me, so she has to sit down.
Sorry.
Otherwise, she won't be in frame. Oh, good job. Look, your mama says good job.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so tell me about your experience. What stands out for you?
I think the gold bead, with the pink glass. I think that stands out the most to me because when I first looked at it, I thought it was orange, right? So that's why I picked that out for Mom's favorite color. But then I realized it was like, it was gold and then pink.
And pink.
And the way that it was made was really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of depth to this bead. And then I'm going to see if I can put it in the bottom right corner. I don't know. That's kind of like. And is this like the first jewelry that you've made your mom? Or did you ever make her something? Didn't we do something?
I mean, I made a stretchy cord bracelet once. I forgot how to make them now, but I didn't make jewelry for my mom. because I didn't know what she liked
Mm-hmm.
to wear too much,
Mhm.
right? So I wanted to make sure that I could make something that she would want to wear, right?
Mhm.
And it's nice because this one I showed it to her and she's like, "Oh, it's really pretty." And I'm like, "Would you wear it?" She's like, "Yeah, I would." So I was like, "Okay, this is, it's good." So
I think in gift giving, it is really hard to remember, right? Because there's the thought behind it of making something that's super meaningful and that you put the time and the energy to design it. And I think that's where the value is, that the value behind the gift is everything that came from here. But then we get messed up along the way going, but what if they don't like it? What if they don't wear that color? And then all this fear steps in. Do you have any advice for maybe other kids who want to make something on how to get over that fear to just make something?
I think you just gotta tell yourself, you know, they'll like it. If you made it, if you put effort into what you made, they're gonna love it. I think they'll be proud, So it worked out for me, so it'll work out for you guys too.
Thank you, Shelby. Thank you. Oh,
Oh,
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요.
Oh, you're so good.
Oh, thank you. Bye. Oh, wow. That was so fun. See you guys next time.